Hello everyone. So in this video I will explain about the CSS specificity and cascade. So that is a very important topic. The purpose of interview. In the interviewer asks so many times this question like what is CSS specificity and cascade. So CSS specificity is a ranking system used to determine which rule is applied first, like when multiple rules target the same element. That is the CSS specificity. So in that, firstly I will increase the font size. Yeah. So CSS specificity is a ranking system used to determine which rule is applied when multiple rules target the same element, right? So that is the CSS specificity. So now it that like CSS specificity, some are like hierarchy from like low to high. So in that universal selector, do you know about universal selectors? Like selectors I already explained my previous video. If you don't know about the selectors, so you can go and watch my previous video. In that you will understood the selectors, like what is universal selector, element type selector, class selectors, all those selector you will understood in those videos. So universal selector type is a specificity value is 0, and then element tag like div it is like 0 0 and then 1, right? And then class, like class selector, it means like we will note it like in dot, like dot box, and then attribute like we can add type equal to text, like pseudo classes we can add. Do you know about the pseudo classes? If you don't know, so watch my previous video. I already explained what is pseudo class is. Like pseudo class is in that like colon then hover like 0 1 0 and specificity value. And then id selector, it is like we will add for like the has, and then it's like specificity value is 1 0 0, and then inline style it is like 1 0 0, right? But it's stronger than any selector, right? And then important is like overrides all but avoid using it too much. Okay, so that is the CSS specificity. Firstly, like I'm just explaining the in theory, then I will explain in code so that you will understood. So now that is CSS cascade. So CSS cascade, so is that cascade is the priority order CSS used to resolve conflicts when multiple rules apply to the same element. Okay, so the cascade is the priority order CSS uses to resolve conflicts when multiple rules apply to the same element. So that is cascade, CSS cascade element, right? So the cascade order, it means first one is the importance. Importance, why? Like importance is like not equal to not important, rules win unless overridden by a more specific, not important. Okay, and it is a like origin of style, like author style sheet. We can use like CSS user styles is browser default styles, and then specificity, and then order of appearance. Like last declare wins if specificity is the same. Okay, so now I will give you one example in coding. Firstly, I will open my VS Code. Okay, so in this we need first of all p tag, in that I need id, let's say main, and then let's say class text, and then text is like this is a paragraph, right? Now I will add specificity. Firstly, style in that. So firstly I will add in p, in that color, let's say red. Next is dot text. Dot text, it means class. Color, let's say blue. And the next is has main, that is id, and the color is green. And then the add has main and dot text, and then color orange. Now I'm just writing specificity value here. Okay, this p specificity is 0, 0, and like 0, 0, and 1. Oh, it is commented whole. Okay, I'm not writing, I'm just telling to you. So this p tag specificity is like 001, and then dot text is specificity 010, and then main is 100, and the last is 110. Okay, so we will see first of all what is the output we will got. See, green. Green, it means its specificity is more like in id. Okay, so what happen is here in p10, in p selector applies color red, that is specificity is like, I'm just writing here 0, 0, and 1. Okay, that is for p. That is for p, and 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, and 0. That is for text. On main 1, 0, and 0. That is for main, and the last is 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, and 0. So now, so p selector applies color red, specificity is 001, and then dot text class is applies color blue, specificity 010, and then main id like has main applies color green specificity 100, right? And then main text like color orange specificity 110. Okay, wait, now what we will get output. Yeah, see, I'm just writing wrong here, that's why it is showing. Okay, so what is happening here? It is like final applied color orange. Why? Because the main highest specificity is like 110. It has main dot text. So that's why it is applying on this text. Okay. So the use of like use consistent class-based styling and avoid important rules unless necessary, and organize CSS with BEM naming and modular styles. So that is the specificity that you've seen. Okay, that's all about this video. If you have any doubts, you can comment down, and if you like this video, so please share and subscribe. Thank you.